Okay, I think it's working. Is it too bright? Can you see me, Carmen? Okay, good. I don't know what happened the second time. Brad still can't get the stream software to work, so I just came back on my phone again, and I thought, well, I'll just sit where I normally do and talk to you guys. And here's Marty. So that was, I guess, a good idea to come sit over here. I don't know if you can see, he's got a bunch of catnip all over his hair on his head. You're so silly. Yeah, you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I disturb you? Guess I'll leave him alone. Okay.
I'll let you know in 4 minutes for figuring it out.
Okay. Could you grab, I have some notes like in front of the computer on, never mind. He's adorable, isn't he? I think so too. I think you're cute too. Oh, let me turn it so you can see all of him. What are you doing? Are we disturbing your nap? It's okay. Never mind. Like in front of the, behind the keyboard, it's like got a rainbow on it. Where is this? Hi, Shelly. I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that it was this hard to go live.
It's not hard, dude.
It's hard. I feel like I need a college degree in live
I
streaming.
think I got it figured out in more than 2 minutes.
Okay. Brad thinks he has it figured out. I feel so bad though that I keep like making you guys transfer all over the place, but I would like to be able to sit at the computer and talk to you guys so that I don't know, it just looks nicer and that kind of stuff. Then we have Marty here too though.
Smoke's coming back.
Oh. Brad just said the smoke from California is starting to slide this way again. Well, that sucks. We this morning it had finally cooled off a little bit and we opened up the windows and we had this nice breeze going and it just felt so good in here to be able to have fresh air and have all the drapes and blinds open and everything. And Marty and Zelda were both so happy. They were both sitting in the window and looking out at everybody walking by. And it was just a really nice day in that way for us, aside from work. So I was hoping that we could open the windows again tonight and tomorrow. And if the smoke's coming back, I guess we better not, but. Yeah, we had that really bad wind slash dust storm on Wednesday too. It came all the way over here and it was it Wednesday or Thursday? No, I can't remember. It was really, really heavy winds though, to the point where Marty wouldn't go outside. And he likes to go, we have a balcony through here. It's actually the balcony behind the curtains. And he loves to go sit on the balcony and look at the birds. We have pigeons that hang out outside. And when it was that windy, he went out there. Brad took him out there and he was like, nope, I want to go right back inside. Poor little baby. Do you remember that? Wow, higher 50s. What state are you in, Christina? Yeah, that's the hard part, Carmen. I have asthma too, and it's a bit much when it gets when the smoke comes over or there's a windstorm. It's just a little bit too much. Oh, New Mexico. I have to say that is one of my favorite states in the whole country after my mom and I. So let's see, when I first moved away from home, I'm actually from the Seattle area. When I first moved away from home, I was with my second husband. And my mom went with me. We did a road trip across the country to Virginia. He was in the Navy and he was being stationed in Virginia. So we drove across the country then. And then I ended up down in Florida, got a divorce, and then met Brad. I think it was like a year and a half after my divorce was final. I met him. And so then now my mom just did a road trip with me from Florida to Vegas. So I've been across the country, but on two different roads. And New Mexico is by far one of my favorite states. So you're lucky you get to live there. I told Brad I'd love to go on a couple different vacations there because I just love New Mexico. But yeah, um, Brad is my third and final husband. My other marriages didn't last very long. I was one of those people that believed in rom-com movies, and I thought if somebody treats you bad and they're willing to come back and say that they learned and they're going to treat you right, that you should believe them. It turns out that's not true. But oh, you're in Seattle, Jennifer? Wow. Yeah, my mom's in Poulsbo. I grew up in Silverdale, but then my dad lives in Smoky Point area. So I've lived in a lot of different parts of Washington State. Christina, for me, third time is a charm, absolutely. And I would say don't judge me, but I'm at that point in my life now. I think we all get there once you hit your 40s. I don't care what people think of me anymore. So go ahead and judge me if you want. It's fine. So, Jennifer, are you actually in Seattle or are you near there? Because I know most of the towns in Seattle, you have to say you're from Seattle because nobody's ever heard of, Snoqualmie Falls or whatever. Second time's a charm for you. Well, that's okay, Mom. Um, Everybody has a different number that works for them. Then there's people that get married when they're 18 and stay married to that one person their whole life. So, oh, really, Carmen? Yeah. Oh, wow. Jennifer, you're at Harborview? Oh, wow. Yeah, I would bust in and out too if I was you. You live in Marysville, so you live right near my dad. My dad lives in Smoky Point. Um, let's see. Gosh, that must be a long bus ride. Harborview all the way to Marysville. Oh, I'm exhausted thinking about it. I used to live on the peninsula in Silverdale and then take a bus to the ferry, walk onto the ferry, take the ferry over, and then walk to work. And it was just the longest, most exhausting commute. So I feel for you there. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Wow, there's a lot of us here that are on our second or third marriages, huh? Hey, you know what? At least we were all smart enough to get out if we weren't happy. That's how I look at it. Well, yeah, Jennifer, if you get to sit on the same bus, I would think it would be really relaxing. You just kind of, yeah, take a nap, watch YouTube, read a book, do a crossword puzzle. I remember when I used to commute to Seattle, on the way to Seattle, I would do my hair and makeup on the ferry. And then on the way home, I'd usually read a book, but yeah, Carmen, I've been around the block too, but you know, one thing I've learned, if you want to be happy, you have to, well, for me anyway, I found I had to make my own mistakes. I couldn't learn from watching other people. So, but how boring would that be if you just did everything right the first time? Hi, Sarah. How are you? Oh, good. One bus. That's good. That was the exhausting part of the walking to the bus and then, or driving to the bus, depending on if I went with my parents or not. And then taking the bus and then walking to the ferry and then taking the ferry and then walking to work. It was kind of chopped up a lot, you know? Life is a series of starting overs. Yeah. Or what's that thing in that movie Hope Floats? The ending is usually sad, the beginning is usually scary, and it's the middle that counts. I love that saying. That's another good one. Riding beats driving. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sitting in traffic is just not fun. Well, that's, I mean, I hate to say that, but that's kind of nice that so many of us are divorced, right? We could all relate to each other. Well, Jennifer, I don't know. I think I really like Vegas. It's hard to say because we had really just got settled in here, and we thought, okay, good. Now we can start going out and exploring. And because we got here in August, well, the end of July, I got here, he got here in August. And it was around January that we started feeling like, okay, we're settled in, we can start having fun now. And then you know what happened at the end of January. So it really threw a kink into our plans, and we haven't really experienced Vegas yet. So I kind of feel like I'm still living in Florida in a way because, you know, I wouldn't know it was any other city, to be honest with you. Um, so unfortunately, it's just been a little bit slower getting acclimated to being here, but we think we love it. It's nice being closer to family. Of course, we can't see them, but oh, mom, yeah, Hope Floats really did hit close to home. Natalie, don't feel bad. I feel that way too. I don't know how old you are, but I'm in my early 40s and I feel like all I do is start over. So, oh, Jennifer, you're divorced too? Yeah, see, most of us are. Kristen, this is Mr. Marty. Say hi to Kristen. She wasn't here when we originally said hi. He's gonna get mad at me if I keep petting him. So where in Florida are you, Carmen? Yeah, Jennifer, I thought the heat was gonna kill me too. That was part of why I decided to move away. And um, now in Florida, it was really humid where I lived. I lived in St. Petersburg. Um, it's not humid here, so even though it's hot, it doesn't feel as hot as Florida did. So I really don't mind the heat here as much, although I am ready for the fall. Oh, you've got a few years on me, Natalie. That's okay. Plantation. I don't know where that is. Is that by Fort Myers or something? I'm probably totally off. Florida is such a big state. I lived there for 13 years and I still, by the time I left, I hadn't been most of the places in the state and didn't know where anything was. How did everybody's day go? Did you have a good day? Did you have a stressful day? I just I feel like I've been depressed lately, and I feel like everybody I talk to, even people that ring me up at the grocery store, tell me that they're depressed. And so I was just curious how you guys are feeling. Oh, Shelley, that's sad. You should be able to enjoy your excitement for fall. Oh, you went to the Dollar Tree? I went, when was that? Ever since this virus hit, you guys, my days go by very strange. Yesterday feels like a week. Whoops, sorry. Some notifications coming through on my phone. Yesterday feels like a week ago, and a month ago feels like 6 months ago. And so I can't quite adjust. But yeah, I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday, and I'm going to be putting a live stream up tomorrow morning. Okay. Well, 5 minutes from Fort Lauderdale. Okay. Okay, phone, stop. Sorry. Everything's going off on my phone at once. Oh, good. You got to talk to a good friend. That's good. Hey, honey, could you go get my charger? Well, I didn't know I was doing my live on the phone.
Phones are never charged.
I know. I don't know what I would do without Brad because my phones are never charged. And now how am I going to charge it? Because let's see, I'm going to have to raise you up here. Okay, sorry. Just trying to get you adjusted so I can plug you in here. Plug it in, plug it in. I don't need that kind of charge, sir. Okay. All right. You are charging. What was I going to say? Oh, so you said that you're on a roller coaster, Carmen? Yeah, it's hard to not feel like that right now, I think. It's like the emotions just kind of, I've really been on one too, especially, so the doctors put me on, with that female issue I was having, I'm on a high dosage of birth control, and then they put me on hormones to stop the bleeding. And it took about a week to get used to being on the hormones. And then about 3 days after that, she says, now wean yourself off and go off of them again because we don't want you to be on them for too long. So for the last week, I've been dealing with that and feeling like just, I want to put myself in a straitjacket or something. It's just been crazy.
Hey, honey, we got pause?
No, why?
Oh, I think I figured it out.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Thanks.
Oh, you want me to go in there?
No, if you're gonna stay there, that's fine.
I'm comfortable and plugged in here. I don't want to, let's see. So what was I saying? Oh, good. It's cooling off in Texas too. Is it cooling off where you are as well, Sarah? Oh, Shelly, you have to hide your Dollar Tree stuff away? Every day kind of. Oh, your gym is closed? Yeah, I was going to start a new membership at the gym on the 13th of March. I don't know why, but I'll never forget that. On the 12th of March, they announced that they were shutting down the gyms here, and I think they're open again, so I should probably get them set up again. But yeah, Carmen, my phone is never charged. Mom, I think we can do a joint video. I don't know if we can do a joint live, or we could probably just sit next to each other and do one or something. Oh, you just had a hysterectomy? How are you feeling? I'm just waiting till they're saying that my condition is a pre-existing condition, so I can't get insurance until November. So I'm hoping that once I get insurance in November, I can get my hysterectomy soon after that. So probably after the new year. Um, well, Christina, honestly, I just feel looking back, um, I feel like you get the love that you think you deserve. And so if you have it in your mind that you deserve a certain thing and you're not going to settle until you get that certain person, I mean, don't be too picky. Don't be like, well, he's got to be this height and he's got to be this weight and he's got to have this kind of job or, that kind of stuff. But yeah, obviously you have to have certain things that somebody has to be and certain things they can't be. But, I wouldn't worry so much. I mean, obviously keep working on your mental stuff, but I wouldn't worry about that being a reason that somebody won't be good for you or won't want to be with you or anything. Brad and I were both in a very dark place when we met. And I was not. I was probably in the worst psychological state I've ever been in. And I think he was too. Um, and I mean, I think we even both had a real drinking problem and everything, and we were kind of like self-medicating with drinking. He just laughed. Yeah, it was bad.
I wish I could still have that drinking problem.
You wish you could still have that drinking problem? It's pretty expensive though. Um, but anyway, the reason I mention that is finding each other, it kind of helped us both heal and get better with our problems that we were both having. But I don't know. I don't want to get like, I don't want to bore you guys with all those details, but I just think that, don't feel bad if you're struggling psychologically, because if a guy is good for you, then he'll want to be with you anyway. Because honestly, if somebody's good for you, they need to be understanding of psychological issues, because even if you have moments where you're doing well, you're going to have moments where you're not doing well, and you want to know how somebody will treat you when you're not doing well. That's how I look at it. Oh, good night, Kristen. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it, and I hope that you have sweet dreams. Well, good night. Sorry. Good night, Carmen.
Buddy,
What?
what you call it?
Oh. Brad opens the door. What? Oh, well, you're welcome, Christina. Just something I learned. It's just so important that somebody loves you in your down times, you know? Then when things are going well, it's just an added bonus, but oh my gosh, you're so cute. I can't get over this. I'm constantly in awe of these two and how cute they are. Oh. How do you not just keep petting him when he does this, right? So handsome. Yeah, it's hard to not drink your problems away when you have them. I think that's why it broke my heart so much. Um, I don't know if you saw that that vlog where I was talking about the guy in the emergency room who admitted he wanted to drink himself to death. It's so sad. Um, you know what, Sandy? That was there was a couple things about Brad that really drew me in and made me feel like, wow, this guy is something else, something amazing. And he kept making me laugh. And I thought, that's it's a huge, huge, huge thing for me if somebody can make me laugh. Mom, you're getting a new kitten in a couple weeks? Really? Well, I did not know. Hi, Sally. Your granddaughter's watching and she loves my cats. Oh, how old is your granddaughter? She's got 4 cats, huh? Hey, Marty, say hi. Can you say hi? No. You're being such a typical cat. You don't want to say hi? He's so silly. So this little cat, I don't know what you call these, but it is just covered in catnip. And so when they lay on it and they roll around, they get catnip all over their fur. So if you see a bunch of um, little tan looking things on his fur, that's what that is. It's his catnip. Oh, she's 11. Oh, cat tree. Thank you, Meg. Hi, Meg. 11 years old. Wow, that's a good age to be. I wish I could be 11 again. It's like you're starting to figure out who you are, kind of. You got a bunch of energy, but you don't have to stress out about bills or boys or anything like that. Hi, Meg. You're in Indiana? Oh, wow. You grew catnip, huh? Did your cats like it? I've always wanted to do that. By the way, if you see the camera is shaking, that's Brad walking by. We don't live on the first floor. We're up on the top floor, and um, I don't know, the whole apartment kind of goes like this when we walk. I feel bad for the people below us, but they say they can't hear us walking, so.
It's 'cause I got a big tush.
Brad does have a big tush. Did you hear him say that? What are you looking for? Oh. Oh, Sally, I didn't know you were in Indiana also. I know it is weird the way cats act when they're on catnip. Oh, Shelly, she's not really pretty. I'm always telling Zelda she's just the most beautiful girl. And when she lays in the window, we try to open the blinds because we told her that the reason we were moving to Vegas was she was going to have her own show. And she could just do her little stretches and her little poses in front of the mirror. And people would come from all around the world to see her show. They would just, look up into the window. And when the virus outbreak happened and everything shut down, she said that she just had to shut the show down. She couldn't. Oh, okay. She couldn't put her fans in jeopardy, and so she stopped doing the show. And we've been telling her, people are wearing masks everywhere they go, and they can just come in, they'll be outside in the sun, so it should be okay. And usually, just we'll just have one person at a time watch your show, and that way you don't have to worry about distancing or anything like that. And so now she has been doing her show again. She's um, been doing her little rehearsals at night, and then during the day we open the blinds, and she's been just really giving everybody a nice show. And I told her I got these nice big rhinestones that I was gonna sew on her collar. I mean, big like this on her, um, so she could really shine, just be a beautiful showgirl. But I haven't actually made the collar yet. The outbreak here, Meg, it really wasn't bad at all. Um, but then when they opened up the Vegas Strip again and people started coming from out of town, we had another outbreak. And um, so it got kind of bad, not real bad, but kind of bad for a while. We still have a lot of restrictions here. And I think one of the reasons that um, the outbreak kind of keeps lingering is when people come from out of town, maybe they came from somewhere where you don't have to wear a mask, and it's really hard to get people to wear a mask. Um, and of course, you have people drinking and having fun on the strip, and they're probably, how drunk people are. They get real close and like, "Hi, you're my best friend. I love you." And so I think that is probably exacerbating the spread, but it seems to be going back down again. But um, we're pretty close to California as far as what's shut down and all that. Oh, Blue Bonnet. Uh, Casanova, yeah, he did finally get the girls to settle down the other night, but I'm telling you what, Brad was telling me some of the drama that he hears when he's outside. Um, this guy is just quite the ladies' man. I don't even know from what I'm hearing about him and what I see. I don't even know how he keeps track of all the women in his life. He's got a lot of them. So, oh, thank you so much, Natalie. I really appreciate hearing that you like my book reviews. I was starting to worry that people didn't like them. So, thank you so much. And thank you for watching. And I hope that you have a good night and sweet dreams. I think Marty's falling asleep. I'm kind of hoping that if he falls asleep a little bit deeper, you'll get to hear him snore. Oh, Sandy. I know. I miss the fall too. I think my favorite fall ever, though, well, when I lived in Virginia, they have really good falls there. Sally, you like it when we show you the town that we live in? Huh. Blue Bonnet, you need help in the weight loss department? Girl, you and me both. I'm just saying. I need a lot of help there too. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I'm trying to eat healthier, but then every time I try, it's like, oh, you want Little Caesars for dinner or Del Taco for lunch? So I don't know, but we're talking about getting a gym membership, so maybe that'll help. I don't know. But yeah, if I start moving down that road again, I will definitely talk to you guys about it. Yeah, Pennsylvania, I bet that is pretty. I was in Connecticut for a year and a half, and I thought that was really pretty up there too. Mm, Mom, I'm not sure. I can go as long as I want, so I guess it just depends on how long people want to talk. Oh wow, you've been doing keto since July and lost 14 pounds, huh? Ooh, that sounds good. See, that's part of my problem though, is with my bleeding disorder. I get anemia off and on, and my doctor does not want me to go on a special diet of any kind. She wants me to take certain vitamins in a certain way and eat certain things, but not go on like an actual diet with a name, you know? Like she wants me to try to eat healthy, but until they figure out how to fix or until I can get my hysterectomy. Let's see. So I'm curious if you guys have gotten comfortable going shopping yet. And if not, how are you getting things? Like I'm pretty comfortable going to the grocery store and the Dollar Tree, but I kind of hate going anywhere else. And I feel like Amazon is taking forever to deliver things now, and I'd say one out of every four things I buy gets lost, and then I have to return it and repurchase it and then wait another, 3 or 4 days. And I did an order from Walmart, and it was like 6 items and they all came separately, which was just really bizarre. And that took well over a week for everything to get here. So I don't know, just trying to figure out how to get a good flow going. Christina, I have not tried smoothies. I guess I'd have to get a blender. But do you do smoothies? Are they worth it? Hmm. Oh yeah. I never return anything. So I'm not real worried about that part, but just going to Walmart though. Like I don't know. It's like I feel like um I don't know what happened, but once this whole outbreak happened, it's like I feel like I need to take a shower when I get home. I feel like I'm gonna get mugged in the parking lot. Like it's just doesn't feel right anymore. And it's not, it's like any Walmart I go to. It's not any particular one. I just something feels off. Yeah, that's the other thing. The mask, it makes me feel I probably mentioned to you guys like 100 times now, but I have PTSD and my anxiety gets real high, and you pair that with my asthma and it's like I have such a hard time breathing and my face gets so hot and sweaty. I start panicking. Yeah, that's the hard thing too. When you're already hot and then you have to put a mask on, it's like you feel like you're suffocating. And people are getting so grouchy about masks. I don't know how I feel about them anymore. It's like if I have to wear one, then I want other people to wear them too. And I keep seeing people that have them like under their nose or down here, and it just irritates me because here I am feeling like I'm going to pass out because my whole face is covered. Try the Hanes masks at DG. My brain thinks of Dolce and Gabbana, but Dolce and Gabbana doesn't work with Hanes, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what you mean. Dollar General, that's what you mean, isn't it? I'll have to go look. Okay, that is Dollar General, got it. Okay, Mom. Yeah, definitely do one. I bet they're really soft, right? So you can kind of breathe a little better with the Hanes ones. Sorry about my table, it's so squeaky. I like the table, but it's just kind of loud when you take your weight off of it. So I have another question for you guys. Why do you think that when you go to the store, okay, like at the Dollar Tree, you walk up, you've got your basket, and they always say, "Can you take everything out of the basket, please? I'm not allowed to take it out of the basket anymore." Do you know why? Because I think that's really weird. They're still touching it when they're ringing it up. So why can't they take it out of the basket? I just think it's weird. Like, I don't mind, but the look on the face and the, I can't take that out of the basket for you. You have to do it. Okay. Why? It's just weird. All these new rules. I'm just over it. Oh, they do have the metal thing on the top. Okay, that's good. Are they wearing gloves here? Where, at the Dollar Tree? Yeah, Sandy, the same thing for me. If I bring my own bags in there, at first I tried and I was told I wasn't allowed to bring my own bags in. It's too dirty. And then now I'm told um, that I can bring my own bags, but I have to bag it myself, which I would actually prefer that anyway. Nobody ever bags things the way I want. um, yeah, Meg, no, nobody's wearing gloves anymore here. That's what I don't understand this whole mask thing. It's like, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. Let's go all out. But um, the people ringing me up in the stores, even at fast food, the people ringing me up there, they don't have gloves on anymore. But then they still hand me the little tray that I have to pay with or take my bag out of, and it's like, but you're not wearing gloves, and I don't know. Yeah, Sandy, I noticed that you have to pay 10 cents for each bag in California, and I don't know. It's just all these rules, right? It's getting kind of bit much. It's hard to remember them all. I just felt bad. My friend told me that she was in the Dollar Tree the other day and the woman was paying in front of her. And so the woman that was ringing her up said, "You can go ahead and put your things on the belt and just take them out of your basket." Remember, 'cause, they can't do that for you. So she took everything out of the basket and went to put the basket away. And the woman that was paying yelled at her and said, "I'm still standing here." And she's like, "That's nice." And she says, "Well, you're getting too close. You need to practice social distancing." And she's like, I'm at least 6 feet away from you." And she's like, "No, you're not." And it's just like, oh my gosh. People are losing it. Yeah, some people really do overdo it. And I don't know what it is, but when people are like, "Excuse me, you need to put your mask on." I mean, I know that's the rules here in Nevada, but I'm very sensitive, okay? And I take everything personally. So when people say that, I feel like they think I'm like there's something wrong with me. I feel like I have leprosy or something, or do I have something on my face? Like, why do you want me to cover up my face? Like I don't know. It just bothers me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but So I'm trying to figure out, am I talking for too long? Am I getting boring? Should I say goodnight? I don't want to get boring or anything. What do you think, Marty? Can't even stay awake, huh? He's being so nice. Normally, um, there's a hockey game on right now, and it's our team is playing. And normally, Marty likes to sit on the coffee table and watch hockey. And so I'm surprised that he's sleeping and over here gracing us with his presence and not in the living room watching the game. Yeah, it is really weird the way people react if you cough or, God forbid, if you sneeze. Whew. It's like, sorry, it's allergy season. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, um, okay. So Shelly wants to stay on and talk about um, your favorite Halloween movie. Okay. Now, before we do that, though, um, Christina says she hasn't heard anyone cough or sneeze. Okay. It's kind of funny. I actually did sneeze probably about 2 weeks into this whole lockdown situation. Like the whole country was locked down, and I was in the grocery store and I sneezed, and I was shocked. Everyone around me stopped and was like, "Bless you." And I thought, oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, Mom, yeah, I just accepted I wasn't watching the game tonight. It's okay. Um, I know, Sandy. Well, Sandy, you said you get choked up on your own spit. I find when I have the mask on, I don't know why, but I'll find myself in like weird facial expressions trying to breathe. I'll be like, it's like I'm trying to like create like some kind of a opening here so that I can breathe. And I do all these weird expressions that I would never do if I didn't have a mask on. Okay, let's see. Sally, I do work from home. I'm self-employed, and I mean, I don't want to say exactly just for privacy and stuff, but I work in the trucking industry. I do logistics. I think that's pretty. The trucking industry is so huge that really doesn't narrow it down very much. Um, ooh, Christina, your favorite Halloween movie is Halloween? Girl, that's probably, well, I don't know, because I love like 5 Halloween movies. I'm really into Halloween. Like, how do you even pick one, right? But Rob Zombie's Halloween is way up there. Like I usually watch that one 3 or 4 times every year before Halloween. Ooh, Arsenic and Old Lace. Okay, that's another one that I really love. Like really, really love. And now I want to say though, if you ever have a chance, I don't know anymore with the way that the world is going, but if you ever have a chance, try to go watch Arsenic and Old Lace as a play. I went one time, it was like a local theater situation, and they had Arsenic and Old Lace, and I got to see it in a play, and it was just so wonderful. It was even better than the movie, if you can imagine. But yeah, I love that movie. Absolutely love it. You love the original Blue Bonnet loves the original Halloween movie from 78. Oh, the one with Jamie. Brad, help me out. Jamie who?
Lee Curtis.
Lee Curtis. Um, and the old black and white from 41. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, Wolfman. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't even know they had an old Halloween. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Brad. That's Brad. Idiometer is Brad. I was just going to say, my husband and I love that movie. Never mind, that's Brad. Not never mind to you, Brad, but just telling you that I love it too. I don't know though, Brad. I still think number 2 is really good too. It's one of our debates. Let's see. Yes, we decorate for Halloween. I kind of try to get fall or Halloween in every room of the apartment at that time of year, especially this year. I want to go all out. I remember I was talking about depression earlier. I need anything I can to cheer me up, put me in a good mood, give me something to look forward to. And so this year, it's going to look like a Halloween store probably in here. And at Christmas, it'll probably look like a little Christmas wonderland or something. But you got to do what you got to do. The hills have eyes, huh? Oof, that one's creepy. Anyone remember Sammy Terry? I don't know. My granddaughter loves Stranger Things. Has she seen my Stranger Things lunch pail that I bring out? Oh, you saw the play Arsenic and Old Lace. Did you love it as much as I did? So good. Oh, you're gonna go get it? It's on your nightstand, I think. Brad's gonna get the Stranger Things lunch pail. He bought it for me. What is it, to Target, I think, right? Um, yeah, it was at a Target in Florida at St. Pete. And yeah, in Pinellas Park, Florida. And so when I do like the makeup hauls or Ipsy or any of that stuff, I always bring this out. Love it. Oh, I see. It says, don't lie, or friends don't lie. Jeez. Don't mind me. I've only had 2 mugs of coffee today. But I just love lunch pails. Well, you guys know. You guys know I love 80s. Anything that looks like it was in the 80s or is from the 80s, I'm going to love it. Let's see. Oh, she likes the lunch pail? Yay, here, I'll put it here so she can still look at it if she wants. Or move it there. Well, Shelley, I would think that Psycho would count. I really like Rear Window by Alfred Hitchcock. I saw Psycho in like high school, and I haven't seen it since. In high school, I mean, as you know, it was about 4 years ago now. So it's hard to remember movies that I saw that long ago. No, actually, it was more than 4 years ago. My gosh, high school was. When did we graduate, Shelley? Because you're my age. I graduated in 95, so 25 years ago. Oh, she's got a hoodie? Oh, I'm jealous. I want to get a hoodie. You're so lucky. I haven't seen Rebecca. Um, there's one other Alfred Hitchcock one that I own and I really like. Is it Vertigo? Carrie. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I'm trying to think what else I really like. I really like oh, Shelley, you graduated in 84. Who's somebody on here is my age. I can't remember. I think it's Stacy, but she's not on here right now. But what was that movie I was just gonna say? There's a couple like kitschy ones that I like. Casper and the Haunted Mansion, Hocus Pocus. I love Hocus Pocus. Wait, what? The high school I went to is totally torn down? Shows how much I go home. Well, I did see there was like a march that the kids from my old high school were doing, and they were walking by the school, and I thought that's not the school I went to. The school I went to kind of looked like the Fast Times at Ridgemont High School, and the one that is in Silverdale now is a brand new looking school. It's like whatever. Okay, Shelly, you graduated in '84. Okay. You got the hoodie on Wish. Okay, I've never shopped there, but I keep hearing they've got like hit or miss stuff, right? Sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's not. Well, Mom, I know when you graduated because I've got your class ring. But yeah, nobody else knows that. So you graduated in '95 and you like Hocus Pocus too. Well, Christina, I guess I can't be your mom anymore. I know we were joking around about me adopting you, but we're the same age. Maybe we could be sisters instead. Oh, the old school is completely gone. Oh, so it was still standing for a while and now it's totally gone. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I hated high school though. Ugh, my allergies, my nose itches. Did you guys hate high school? It's like the worst time ever. It's funny because so many people are like, don't you remember high school? Just wasn't it the greatest? No, for me, it was like a Carrie, like that movie Carrie. That's how high school felt to me. I hated it. Yeah, Mom, you gave me your class ring. I have it in, you know, that jewelry box that you gave me with all the stuff that you collected for me when you were a little girl. Your class ring is in there. Bob thinks 95 for me. What do you mean 95 for me? He thinks I graduated in 95? Yes, Christina, that's why we have so much in common. We both graduated the year that Coolio was on the radio. Trying to think of some other good Halloween movies. I mean, the Halloween movies are good, but I watch those every year. The original ones and the new one, the Rob Zombie ones. And then the newest one with Jamie Lee Curtis in it. I actually like that one too. Oh, you know what I really like, you guys? Have you seen that movie Trick or Treat? I love that movie, and I was actually thinking about um uh you know the little doll or the little guy running around, the little pumpkin head kid in Trick or Treat. I was thinking of finding an old doll and trying to make my own that I could put in the apartment somewhere. Or put it in front of the window, freak people out if they look up here. It'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Yes, I have seen Little Shop of Horrors, but not in forever. You know what else I haven't seen in forever is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I used to watch it a lot. Now I haven't seen it in forever. But Friday the 13th. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Marty. Marty has left the building. Okay, Marty. Well, we'll see you later. Ugh, okay. You have to watch what, Trick or Treat? It's got oh my gosh. Oh, you guys. True Blood, the girl that played Sookie, she's in Trick or Treat. And anyway, I really love it. That's that Hocus Pocus and Rob Zombie's Halloween are the three that I watch every year without fail. Can you think of anything else that we always watch, honey?
Trick or treat.
Well, I just said that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Do the play Arsenic and Old Lace? I don't know where they do it. The one I went to was, where was that? That was in Silverdale, Washington, where I grew up. But they don't do it every year. Oh yeah, The Shining. Speaking of The Shining, we just watched what's Doctor Sleep last weekend. That was actually really good. I guess a good Halloween one that Stephen King did might be It. That one always scared me when I was a kid, the original one. I think Hallmark said they're going to have some fall inspired movies this year. I don't know if they're going to do any Halloween ones, but if they did, it'd probably be like a Hocus Pocus kind of movie or something. But with love over the hot apple cider stand or something like that. Yeah, Mom, Saw is really good. We actually own all the Saw movies. We were talking about watching them soon. Pet Cemetery, the original one, right? Not the new one. I haven't seen the new one, but I heard it's not as good, or is it? You like the old black and white horror movies? Yeah, I do like Arsenic and Old Lace, and I do like Rear Window and Vertigo. Um, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? Yeah, that's a scary movie, right? What's the one Betty Davis was in the 80s? That movie I really like. Um, you know which one I'm talking about? Can't think of the name. Okay, the original. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know, but I heard the new one isn't as good. Frankenstein? Shelley, don't shoot me, but I've never seen Frankenstein. Yes, Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. Yeah, it was a Watcher in the Woods. That's what it's called. Yes. Yeah, I love Betty Davis. She's probably my favorite actress of all time. So I keep seeing people talking about what they are going to be for Halloween on here, and I'm just kind of wondering why. What what is there to do? Because I don't think people are trick or treating this year, and I'm sure, well, maybe there'll be Halloween parties or something. We don't really have a lot of friends out here yet. Like, I have my group of friends that I play games with, but um, but that's it. And Brad doesn't have any friends yet. Oh, good night, Mom. I love you. Give Lucy a hug for me. Sandy, are you saying good night to me or my mom? So in about 15 minutes, I'm going to have to go too. I have to edit the Dollar Tree video that I did so that you guys can watch it tomorrow. I got some good stuff, by the way. Found some nice Halloween stuff and a couple books and like 4 movies. Okay, yeah, Sandy, sorry, I wasn't sure if you were saying good night to me or my mom. I didn't want to not say good night back if you were leaving, so. Um, do I have a favorite Halloween costume that I wore? I do, and I don't know what you would call it. I guess Hey, Brad,
Yes.
do you remember our first Halloween where there's a picture of me sitting on your lap? What was I that year?
Just kind of like a Bride of Frankenstein type thing.
Oh, that's right. I was the Bride of Frankenstein. And I had this black veil that I made. And I will post on YouTube, or not YouTube. Jeez, you're on YouTube. Facebook, Shelly. I'll post a picture of me and Brad with me wearing the Bride of Frankenstein dress that I had on. But that was my favorite. Maybe I'll make that my profile picture since we're sliding into fall now. But oh, hi, Autumn. Yeah, I do. Watch Her in the Woods is so good, and I love, 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 love Betty Davis. She really is my favorite actress of all time. Well, good, Sally. I'm happy to hear that you'll definitely watch. Yeah, I've really lucked out with the Dollar Tree. I used to go every once in a while and maybe find one or two things I wanted. And after we got out here to Florida, I started going, and um I found that there's so many nice things. It's like they've really stepped up their game. And so when I started doing YouTube, I wasn't even planning on doing Dollar Tree videos. And then um eventually I just started doing them because I was finding so many nice things there. Yeah, so everybody tell me what your favorite Halloween costume was. I meant to ask and then I responded to another comment. Sorry, as you guys know, this is my first live, so I'm trying to get used to you know, how to do the live. Oh wow, Shelley, you were a pair of dice or when you were Holly Hobby with a plastic dress and mask. Oh my gosh, yeah, I had a Cookie Monster costume where it was the plastic mask and the plastic costume. Oh, you were a cave lady, huh? Sandy, you were a hippie. That sounds fun. You don't think the teacher liked it? I have to make Melanie go to bed. Well, thanks so much, Sally. I wish I wasn't always tearing myself up so much, but I think we all do that, right? Oh, Melanie, you were a gypsy once, huh? That sounds fun. I like the costumes that you can kind of like put together yourself, or at least put some of it together yourself. So that's always fun. I don't know. It's so hard though with costumes. It's like one year I was a bumblebee, um, and we had our nieces and nephews over, and Brad had his sisters over, and we just had so much fun going trick or treating with them. And it kind of became a thing where we did it every year for like 3 years before we moved away. You know what, Sally? I think that's half the fun is putting the costume together. I really do. Like the costume I was talking about where I was the Bride of Frankenstein. I bought the dress, but I made the veil myself, and it was just so fun making the veil and putting everything together. And another thing that I really liked, and this wasn't my costume, but I made Brad a oh my gosh, a Mad Hatter costume. I made the hat from scratch. I'll have to put pictures of that on there too on Facebook. But uh, that was probably my very favorite because I actually made the whole thing with my hands. Like I made it from cardboard and put the velvet over it, and I had to get very creative with it, and I'm so proud of myself. Okay. Ooh, you made the dice out of giant boxes and painted them. See, that's so fun when you can just make it yourself. There's something that feels so good about being creative. Somebody went as static clean. Clean, yeah. That's cute. Okay, you meant oh, you made a video of the costume. That's what I thought you meant, but I wasn't sure. Whoops, almost knocked my drink over. What, Marty? Are you coming back? Martin? Hi, honey. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Well, can you get up there? Let me move this over here. Okay. Hi. Okay, so one last question before I go. What is your favorite Halloween candy? Do you have one? Marty's is Beachside Crunch. It's his favorite all the time. Friskies makes it. Right, baby? Yeah. Ooh, that's cool. A giant blow up haunted house. Oh, I'm getting tired. Yeah, we're gonna be it's only 7:30 here too. Um, I think we're gonna go to a couple haunted houses this year. There's one that you can ride little carts through. I don't know. And then another one that you can go through, but you have to make reservations and it's like social distancing or whatever, but at least do something, right? Reese's peanut butter cups. Well, that would be Brad's favorite too. And Shelly's is, I always say that wrong. Is it caramel or caramel? Caramel, right? Apple. I think my favorite Halloween candy has always been those little boxes of nerds. Kit Kats, huh? Or the different Tootsie Rolls, like lemon. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. They come in different colors and stuff. They have like the blue and the orange and the yellow. Ooh, Mansfield Penitentiary Haunted House. That sounds nice. How much longer do you think you're going to be in California, Sandy? Hopefully, it's not too much longer. I know you really want to go home to Ohio, right? What are you doing, sir? You saying hi? You want to go to a haunted house? I don't think you'd like it though. Okay, you're heading to Ohio in the spring. Okay. So you still have a house in Ohio? Are you like my mom where you have like a house and then an RV that you are a snowbird in? Well, thank you, Blue Bonnet. Uh, no worries. I'm good. We're going to be signing off here soon anyway. But Thank you so much for joining us and have a good night. Oh, that's right. Sandy, I swear you told me 100 times you're waiting for your other knee to get better. And I keep thinking it feels like, now remember, like I said, the way time is going by, I feel like it was 6 months ago that you said that. So I keep thinking maybe you had your other surgery by now. Oh, okay. You live in your RV full time. So it's not as bad as like if you were having to pay a mortgage and live in your RV but not be able to go home. Okay, Sally. Well, you have a good night. Thank you so much for joining us. And when I say us, I mean me and Marty. Bless you, Brad. Oh, that'd be fun to be a cat for Halloween. Snickers is your favorite candy and Almond Joy. Yeah, Snickers is really good. Almond Joy is one of those ones I have to be in a certain mood, but if I'm in that mood, I eat a lot of Almond Joy. So, okay, guys. Well, I think it's time for me to sign off and go work on the Dollar Tree video that'll be posted when you wake up in the morning. I hope that you guys had a good time chatting with me and everyone else. I had a really good time chatting with you. And let me know what you thought and if you want to do it again and maybe we'll figure out another time to do another live chat. But I'm just so excited that I finally got to talk to you guys live. I've been wanting to do this for a year and a half because I've had my page for a year and a half now. So I'm really excited to be able to finally talk to you guys. Oh, I'm so happy you guys liked it. I was worried that I was boring. All right. Well, good night, Shelly and Christina and Sandy. Are you going to say good night, Marty? We outlasted him, didn't we? Oh, Marty. You see all that catnip in his fur? You're so silly. Hey, Christina says good night. Marty says good night. All right, you guys have sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow. And I love you. Bye.